Okay, so it's very easy if you want to export your ride and get the GPX file that you've created on the bike. So just hit menu, and then you scroll down to export ride, hit enter, and it's going to go through there and create a GPX file that you've created when you've been out riding. So just do that. So I've just exported the ride that I had in there before. Hey guys, I'm back again. Thought I'd just do a quick video showing you how to export your rides from your bike. And it's got the AdvTorque Voyager on there, and we've shown a video how to get some stuff onto the bike. So now we're going to show how to get the ride off the bike. And we're going to bring it into Google Maps to show you how to do that, because it's pretty cool, because it means you can show it to your friends on your phone, because you can save their maps and stuff, as well as we may as well do the reverse of what we did the other day as well, and show you how to bring it into Google BaseCamp. And what that will let you do is you can digitize and add to it, and so you could do a ride, go through, and then create a more extensive track, etc. if you wanted to on BaseCamp, and then export it out for another time. So switching over to the computer here, this is a card, a micro SD card that I've had a couple of tracks on there. This is the track that we created together in my my last video, and then what I've done is I've exported from the bike. So I've gone down through and I've gone export ride, and then what the AdvTorque will do is it'll create a folder on there called rides, as you can see. Now I did a ride back on the 15th of July, and I'd exported that, and then I previously did another ride, which was the ride I did when the emissions were removed and I put the 13-tooth sprocket on, and I've exported that ride on this video. You see me do that. And it basically creates a GPX file every time you export. Now, one thing to note, it doesn't just export the track or the trail or the snail trail that you rode. It also exports all the tracks that you've actually got loaded on there as well in the one file. But it's very easy to pass out, at least it is in Google Maps, so we'll show you how to do that. I'm not too sure about BaseCamp, about passing out the tracks that you've put in versus ridden, but we'll check that out together. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so what we want to do here is just import that ride file into Google Maps. Now, to actually save maps in Google Maps, you need to have logged in. So you can see on the top right there that I'm logged in. Go here and hit menu, your places, go to maps, create map down the bottom, and then we want to import, and then we want to go to the ride that we exported. So again, go to the rides folder from your micro SD card. We want to do the second one in this case because I've exported twice. I don't want the other ride. Copy that in there. It's going to load, and then it will bring it up on the map. Now, in this case here, it's going to, as I mentioned before, include a bunch of stuff that I've imported already into the bike. So you can see all the different tracks here. So basically you can just click on these ones that are ones that we've imported and just delete them, because we don't want those for this case. I just want to see what I've ridden. Now I actually had some other rides in there as well, so I'm just going to clean it up a bit, and I believe it's only track 4 that I want for this case. Now So this is, so the ride that I videoed with me removing the emissions, etc., is this ride. So I've ridden up through to Netherlands, I came through, and then I went through Rolandsville, come out, I dropped back down to where I'd saw the private property sign. I went up and I was mucking around in here. This is where the people were camping on the road, and I thought, why are you camping in the middle of the road, etc. And oh, wrong way. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that's your ride, and it's visible there. Now the fact that it's in Google Maps, you can actually you can give it a name. I'll just call it emissions ride. Save that. Now I can close that, and then if you go back to your maps, etc., you'll see the ride. And basically, yeah. So if you've got it on your phone or whatever, you can see it wherever you're logged into your Google Maps. So that's Google Maps. And then if we open up BaseCamp, just quickly, we'll maximize that, and we'll go to my collection, and we'll go create new list, and I'll just do ride test. Oh, I can't even spell test. Rename. Ride test. And then go to your micro SD card, grab it, and just drag it over top of it. It's going to import, and then you can just go show a map, and you can see here that you've got all of that in here. Now what we can do is we can delete those tracks, etc., that I've ridden, because I only want oh, no, I think that's it. This is my other ride. Yeah, so you've got the ability again to delete the other tracks that come exported from the bike. So interesting. Now this is quite cool, because the fact that you can export your ride and put it onto a topo map here in BaseCamp, you can see where you rode in relation to the tracks that exist. So I just noticed here, now this, if you watched my last video, I stopped and I had the compass out, and I was standing next to this old building that I think was part of a mining operation, and then I turned round. Now if I'd kept going down that track, I would have ended up out down here and joined up. I didn't know that when I was out in the dirt, so that's cool. I know I can do that next time. And then yeah, so I've got a little bit of an idea of where I want to explore next time. So that's just pretty cool, how you can just go and ride and bring it in, check it out, and then you can create and plan other tracks for next time. So anyway, hopefully this is useful, and catch you later, guys.